have somewhere, had somewhere, the books that my mother used for high school for biology. And at that time, when they needed to get a slide, they went out and bought a painted glass, and they cut their own slide. They had one of her teachers in chemistry blew his own glassware. They needed something. They didn't look at the design. He just blew it out of glass. Yeah, I don't know, Bunsen burners. They had to make all their own equipment. Somebody in school had had to make everything that if they needed something and they saw a picture of something. Bunsen burners were all handmade. You never went out and bought anything. And that time it was so new, for medicine. It was so new and so primitive. And I do mean primitive. If you got sick bad, you died. And there wasn't any wonder drugs as they are now. I go back, I look at my mother's stuff. They made all their own medium, for you put something on there and wipe it now. They made all that stuff. They made their own glassware. They made, what they could do. It's amazing and a lot of work. If you wanted to take the class, you brought chicken bones to class. Oh yes, animal bones. And there was somebody there assigned all the time to make medium for looking for diseases and everything. They had medium there. They had slides there. You made all your own staining material. It was standard procedure in high schools. If you wanted to teach something and you didn't have it, you made it. Today you go out and buy it. Today there's a lot less. Today there's a lot less chemical houses because of mass getting stuff. Buy slides. Chinese made slides from China. It's a lot cheaper than American made slides. I can go to Lucas. Um, I can go to Lucas microscope. Uh, Skokie. Yeah. And he sells microscopes and all the supplies that go along with microscopes. When I was at Governor's State, they had a scanning electron microscope they bought, and the science lab was built around that microscope. And, and Jerry Rich, somebody knew Jerry Rich, one of the oil companies, a transmission electron microscope, and I helped him work up. And the cleaning the lines, the cooling lines on it was filled with basically clay. And stopped working. I was help him since my weekends were there anyway. I helped him work on that. Even then, time really interesting. Those were the days 50 years ago. Not today. You just go down the street. Or actually, uh, the Drug Enforcement Agency has used glassware. You go on site, you buy glassware from the DEA. You better know it. They, they set up a sting operation back in the 1990s in Elk Grove. And when you went in there and you bought chemicals like I did, what you bought, they knew what you were doing. Just like recently in Nevada, they had a bio lab. All you had to do is go in there and look at what the guy has on his shelves. He bought the stuff from somewhere. You could almost tell you, oh, he had everything in freezer and everything scattered like that thing. Hey, I got news for you. He was renting out rooms. They would have been dead if something goes wrong. But You know, I, all things have changed.